Lions will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first crack at it here. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Card. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Snags it over the middle. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Brings up second down.
They're going to run it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
He'll do it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Nittany Lions are on the move. They'll try the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. On the run, it's McCoby. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a connection. Tackled, but he has a first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to pass, it's Aller. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in a hurry-up. Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. They opened a lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He makes the connection. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Running behind that left side. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. trying play action. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He's got it down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They're going to throw it again. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in. And it's caught! Touchdown, Boilermakers! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't a hard plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Warren. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Got a lot of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. Oh, ball's out! Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions look to do some damage in the red zone. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Leaves it with the running back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The back goes in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got his man. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
First down, Purdue.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
On the ground, it's McCoby. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Caught in the backfield, it's Warren. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4th. Here's the handoff.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wallace. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they're able to make the tackle. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Coming after him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. Touchdown, Penn State! And the defense doing work. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Card. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
First down, Purdue.
Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
On the play. First down, Purdue.
Looking to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't. And keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. On the move. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're